Say hi.
Hi, Greg. David. Greg.
You're on video. What is today?
What are you doing? Do you know Stacy?
What is today's date, Grandpa?
Today's Saturday.
Saturday?
If it don't rain,
December what, Cammy?
if it rains, it'll be a rainy day.
Yeah, that's true. That's Grandpa. And Grandma's over here somewhere. She's come up to see a new book that she's got. And Grandma just put out a new book published by Donna. She's going to get to see it, and we're going to present it to her in just a few minutes. Publishing house trying to get in some orders for the new book. Grandma's or Granny's Garden of Verses. There's a pretty girl right there. Her name is Megan. How old are you? How old? 3? There's another pretty girl behind her. There's Stacy. There's another one. There's Mom Sylvia. There's Kathy and Spencer. Spencer's sleepy watching. And there's another one. There's Granny. And Granny's, she come down to see something today that Donna fixed for her. There's Ken. He's busy watching Cincinnati beat up on Houston. Let's pan back around here. I think we're going to get a couple other people. Oh, we get to caught that one on video. Stacy, was that scary? Let's see. Here's Cammy. Say hi, Cammy. Say hi. There's a nice smile. There's Donna. Hi, Donna. And Grandpa. And there's David. He's always got to open his big mouth.
Sure. There's this little kid.
And let's see who else we're missing here. Rob is running. And we missed him. He's hiding right behind me, so I'll do this. He can't get away. There he is. There he is. Oh, now after that big ruckus, you'll never be able to see with your normal eyes again. I thought there's Katie and Megan playing on the floor. What are you all playing? Playing with the train? They look like they're having a good time. So we'll let him alone for a little while. He's going to tell us some of his true breezy winded tales. And he's going to tell us about, tell us the one about when you was on Gasparilla Island in Florida and the shark, or whatever it was caught on your line.
You ain't supposed to be telling it.
Well, I have to ask so you'll know what I'm talking about. Something got on your line, about took you out in the ocean, I think it was.
No, that's a different one.
Yeah, running down there in Carton for Seaboard Railroad. Repairing the dock up for a ship. Going to go to shipping the dock and crashed it out. Both the Stokes from Charlotte, North Carolina, told Red had the boy, and he went out on that big wide walkway, went out to the main dock, jumped in. Got 10 feet down in the water, timed him out. Just way just right to ride and have fun. She went up on that walk car, get out of there, boy, let's drive, man, you can talk about it. We ready to look down there coming. Great big and taking a lead. Max sticking out of the water, moving like little motorboats. I took up a big post, he took up one. Got up to about 2 feet got up to top, is about 2 foot of that walkway hanging over. All we could do is reach out there and get that and swing out and make our way up on there. At that time we got up that floor, them sharks was down there. With a drop, a couple of them grabbed us and tore us in the string in 2 minutes. I put my left foot against that big post, was hanging out there, and give myself a hard push. Landed up on that floor on my chest, threw my right leg on the floor and rolled over. Just as I was getting up, I had Oath on my mind, Old Red, we call it. I aimed to make a dash to get him Anywhere I get a hold of him, the hair anywhere. But just I saw him, he rolled over on the floor. Looked down there, that big shoulder making circles looking for him. Now, buddy, I'll tell you, that was a dangerous. You swing it out there just like this over that floor. It's hard to pull up there, you know. I put my left foot against that big post, give myself a hard shove and land
See
up
what
on
the
my
girls are,
chair.
David.
Then roll over.
Are they okay?
Didn't you go fishing one time, Grandpa?
Yeah.
Didn't you go fishing down there one time on a pier with a stick and a big old long piece of fishing line?
Oh, that was in the Gulf of Mexico.
Oh, it was.
She's been all around, hasn't
I ain't gonna catch me that big one. Instead of putting a little minnow on the hook, I put a good sized fish. Had a board 4 inches wide, about 3 feet long for a float. Those out in there, and that board riding. I got way back on the dock, wrapped up the line around my hands good. But I caught him up and put him in the sled. Before that board went under, he took off. And about another big leap, and I landed right out in the Gulf of Mexico. While I run around the eight post there, till I couldn't get it loose in my hand. Just crossed it several times over my hand, I couldn't let it slip. The only thing that saved me, I was running around that post and zing, that line and broke it in two. That's the only thing that saved me.
What did you have on the line, do you think?
Some big fish, I didn't see it, big enough to break that line. And I couldn't hold him. I was moving on, just getting ready to leap out in there.
It was taking you right out with it, huh?
Yeah,
Didn't you play around in the swamps and the Everglades?
yeah, that was a big cypress swamp. But laying a power line through that swamp. It looked like a wheat field there for miles and miles. The whole swamp grass, it's tall grass, about head high, thick.
How deep was the water and stuff?
So there's a channel on each side of that highway where it dredges up deep enough and wide enough to build up that highway up about 6 feet above the level of the water out through there to firm it up for a highway. We was putting a power line parallel with the highway across that one ditch that water. Big post about 40 feet long. We did wear the shirts, shoes and pants, swimming. There's where the big alligator went under me. We rolled a big post in, there's 11 of them, boss and 10 men. We'd roll it in and jump in, start swimming one hand, pushing it to the other. To push down in that tall grass, the water all in there everywhere. And I looked at that and we pulled out to where the surveyor stake was, that post was supposed to go up. Now, swim across, you've got to hold that grass with the left hand, pull myself up that main channel. Big alligators slid out of that grass. You start swimming on, splashing a bunch of them, and making a lot of noise. Alligator leaped. And he was scared of me, I didn't know that. He went under me. That rough back hit me on the chest with no shirt on, just barely enough to make blood ooze out my tooth and one place. He moved on.
He was getting out of there, what?
Yeah, if he just knew it, all he had to do was open that big mouth and caught my around the bottom and took me away.
But you were scared of him as much as he was scared of you.
Yeah. Them 10 men, no way them 10 men could have saved me if he'd got me.
Yeah.
Stop for a second. You don't have to be
Far Maryland on that middle lake up just out the water, 4 mile away. Dry side. There was a farm outside.
Come on down here for a little bit.
There was about 6 acres, good clearing ground, farm ground, 7 orange
Go.
and tangerine and grapefruit trees, and 5 great big paper shell pecans on it. A real nice house cleaned up and outbuilt.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna that for $2,500 back then. Acres and acres of good timber. And a whole lot of swampland over here on one side. And this was another swampland. Big timber out in there with water and stuff. I'd say right now that'd cost you maybe some resort to a cabin that's on there now.
I hope Raymond is big.
I'd say you couldn't buy that farm for 500,000 now. If all them cabins out there, and you got boats for rent, they'd really be high.
I'd say so.
They had steps, dry land went out to the lake edge. They had steps down to where they kept the boat tied. There's 3 lakes there. The upper lake was 3 miles across. Go direct south to a man-made canal through the swamp just a little way into a 4-mile lake. Straight south to another little canal, a lake 9 by 11 miles. There was a lot of water in there. Boat on.
Now I'm gonna move you on here. I know a lot of stories that you know, but I don't know how to tell them like you do. Now you want to tell us about the time that you helped the old man get up the hill with his wagon and horses.
Hey, how you guys doing?
And you know the lesson that
I'm
you
in the
learned.
ice cream.
Remember
Oh,
that?
I've done
You
that.
can start from the beginning if you want.
Oh, that's back from the horse days of being heavy loaded on a wagon, put it off the mules for him, and he'd take somebody along with him to scotch for him. Scotch the back wheel so the team could rest and get the breath.
So that's putting like a wedge of wood or something behind the wheel to keep it from rolling back down the hill.
Take your chunk of wood or stone one, you know, you hear them hollow walls, you chuck a wheel. So they could rest without having to hold that load in that steep hill. And then many a man come up and holler for me to go up the hill and chop. Go top the hill and take it back. That man up there driving them horses to me was somebody. I was nothing but a chop. I told myself someday
Oh, okay.
I'll be somebody. I'll be up there holding that line.
Yeah, I'll come back.
Well, that day come on that hill, it
They
wasn't
were
many others.
taking a piece.
Didn't have a little more back there trying to scotch.
Was it the same hill?
That and others as well, bigger, steeper than that.
Really?
Nobody with it. And horse, mule wouldn't mind to. They'd start slacking up. Instead of standing to hold it, that heavy load got started rolling back and they couldn't stop it. It'd have been a tire fire. That's why I learned a great lesson. That man that turned the scotch was just as much getting up there a whole line.
Sure was.
Huh?
Said he sure was.
Yeah. So I'd haul, throw the lines down, haul a roll, and run back and grab a scotch. And
Just got
then
harder.
start to team, some teams wouldn't mind going and hold it. They'd start setting back on neck, you can start that scotch to start. Now they'd have to make a dash and grab them lines, start slapping on the horse. By the time we got that load to top of the mountain,
He's wore out, wasn't he?
me and the horse just about ready to draw out of that. That's why I learned a great lesson.
It's pretty.
Man sitting back, man back there scotch was just as much as what I put on the line.
That
Keep them horses tapped up, keep them sitting back on the neck.
that's the way it is in life. A lot of ways, isn't it? A lot of things are just like
That's
it.
right. Don't never envy the other fellow's big job he's got. Don't differ how little a job he's got.
Everybody's got
Apostle Paul said there, which be content.
everybody's got their part to do, don't they?
God give us each and every one of us a talent. And he give us all the same thing. Let each man abide in the calling wherein he is called of God. Don't differ how little and easy that job is. Do it, be thankful, and merciful, and forgive us for our sin, and help us where we not only could, but would do it.
Yep.
Now them words are true. You see some brother in the Lord that's being persecuted, is counting down, you care for him. Just a few good words and they lift him up, give him strength, keep that man from straying away and get on.
Yep.
That's little and simple.
And it works too.
Boy, just as much that man up there jumping up and down the squall and preaching.
Feel like telling us another one, Grandpa? Or you want to take a break? Take a break and visit with Uncle Joe there for a while. Okay? I'm gonna go in here and get Uncle Joe on the camera. So take a break and you can visit with them for a few
Is Joe
minutes.
in there?
I think so. Let's go see. There's somebody on the couch. I'm getting pictures of everybody today, so just don't get
She
embarrassed.
can have this chair right here and I'll bring one in.
Scarlett over there. And you can hear somebody laughing. Let's go see who that was. It's Uncle Joe. And Aunt Sharon. Say hi, wave. I'm going to leave them alone and get out of here.
That's not fair. Come in here and sit by Mom.
Everybody's heard about this for years and years and years. And finally we got a semi-finished product. We want a grandma's poem in the back of it's two papal stories. Eventually we'll have him a book of his own too. And, when I get them printed up again, they'll have a glue binder. It's just have a spiral. So I want to give this to Granny. It's Granny's Garden of Verses. And here's one papal, and this has got papal stories in the back of it.
Turn it around, let me see it, Granny. Let me see that. Hold the cover up there. We'll get a picture of it.
When they have the glue bind on them, they'll have a thicker cover and they'll have the texture and all that.
Look through it and see what you think about it.
Read us one, Grandma. Pick one out. Pick one out and read us one.
Well, there's a lot of things.
It's taken a long time. There's like 213 poems.
There's a bird's heart and a bit of heaven. A different path to take. A little pebble never grows. A miser and a tree, a walk to take. A walk with God, the ageless tree that old one and apple blossom. Are you a man?
Pick one out and read it to us.
Scott, Sharon, what's the name of the one that you all say you read at church all the time?
So great a man.
Is that one in there, Donna?
Yes, it's in there.
Granny, read that one to
In
us.
alphabetical
So great a
order and
man.
numbered in alphabetical.
It's in alphabetical order, so you should be able to find it by the page number there. And Grandpa, you've got stories that are written up, some of your stories in the back.
Right now, I can just give one to the kids, and then when I get the mass printed,
At least two gold.
You can give Cammie your endorsement.
Glasses.
I see that.
You mean you have to have glasses too, Jack?
See if you can find one and recite it to us.
seems like I know there's still a few covered there.
Give us a pebble.
It's in alphabetical order. It's got an index probably in the front.
He found it.
She said on 160. Granny's going to recite this for us.
Yeah.
Y'all want Mom sign that on the back or don't?
Yes, she might want to sign them all.
Oh, that's so great a man, that's Christ.
Read us
So great a man was Christ our Lord. Of wealth though he had none, but no richer man lived on the earth than time together. Jesus never built a college, yet his students built a hall. He lived in memory and in spirit within the classroom walls. He never wrote a book, yet pages have been filled with immortal words of wisdom from other minds instilled. He held no law degree, but no greater laws are found than the ones left in the Bible to seed the fertile ground. I can't hardly do this. Of decency and honor in the heart of God's elect. These mighty laws he founded to command the world to stay. Jesus never was a doctor, but he healed throughout the land by the miracle of his presence or by reaching out his hand. He never wrote a song, yet the earth sings of his love. Did the wind ring, all growing things in the heaven up above. He placed the thing seen for music in the heart of the tiny bird that pours forth from its golden throat the sweetest song sure heard. I wish I wouldn't do that. He never was a general, or wars he never fought, but a greater battle ne'er was won in our sinful souls he bought.
When he died upon his lonely cross, when he overcame the grave, the world could not see his greatness then. They knew he came to save. He prophesied before he died, the earth would know his name. Through all the world, though all the world it has been preached, none other knows that fame. So great a man was he, our King, in heaven and in earth. How blessed are we, he loved us so, to share our human birth. Almost 2,000 years ago, he lived, he walked as we. He ate, he slept, he fasted, prayed, and calmed the angry sea. By walking on the waters as though a road well paved, lay straight and true before him, his disciples were amazed. That's so great a man as Christ. That so great a man was Jesus, so gentle in his power, yet all his mighty strength portrayed in his last triumph there. When we pierced the veil of death, left us that promise too, so great a man was Jesus, he maketh all things new. Now that is right. That is right. When I think about him, what's really good upon this earth, it makes me wonder why he thought enough for me to let me ever be born. Donna, honey, I want you to get your money back out of here.
Grandma.
Money have.
We ain't worried about that.
I don't know.
Papa, you want
Now
to
I'll
tell
go
some
to
story?
another one.
Oh, she's got bunches of them.
Fairies came to the meadow
This is my favorite one.
when the moon was shining bright, picking brown eyes out of daisies by the moon's pale silver light. When the moonbeams saw the mischief that the mean things went and did, she was angry for the daisies, went behind the cloud and hid. In the inky black, the fairies were afraid and slipped away, for they knew the crime was murder, nevermore would daisies play. Starkly, stiffly in the meadow, lonely stems were left to stand, and the wind caressed them mournfully, stirring petals with its fan. Petals that brown eyes swept over, as both lay upon the grass. Underneath the stem, tall gravestones, shielding them from feet that passed. Where was the daisies? One good fairy, where was the daisies? One good fairy, I was taught we all had one. Was she holding, hiding, shamed and sorry at the slaughter that was done?
That's one of my favorite ones. The guys at work like that, Samson and Delilah. Talks
Now,
about
I don't know how I ever
being trickery.
You ever read that one?
Do you?
No, I haven't read
I'm a songwriter, Granny, and I know how that things come out. You don't sometimes know it. You know,
You don't
it's just
know
a
it.
gift that God gave us.
You
I
don't
know
know.
it
That's
is.
what
Well, I
Jesse-
didn't get none of it.
That's what Jesse Stewart told me. He said you was born the poet.
Read Samson and Delilah. I like that
Well,
one too.
where's it at?
It's
But just any of them, I can pick them out, and I'm
it's
amazed
easier
that,
to index.
that I ever wrote them.
I can't believe you can remember all this stuff. When I was asking her questions on some of them, I just gave her the first line of the poem and she could recite the whole thing.
Just about I could one. Samson was a mighty man, the strongest in the world. He got along on earth just fine until he met a girl. Delilah was a beauty, but something like a witch. She kept right after Samson until the two got hitched. But she had to know the secret of his mighty strength. She kept right on her heart until he did relent. Then Samson said, "It's on my head, it's in my hair, but do take care. just a little off the top Delilah, but Delilah didn't care at all. She kept a snipping and a clipping until she cut poor Samson bald. Then his mighty strength was ended, and they bound him fast with chains, for Samson lost his life on earth, for he had many brains. Now don't ever trust a woman, she'll be the death of you. If you're not bald already, you will be. Them men like that.
Oh, yeah.
Granny, read Beautiful Hill of Kentucky. Read the one about Kentucky.
Said the hay to the rain.
Oh, that's a good one,
They're all
too.
crazy.
I like that one.
Rain, you weep upon the hay. Why could you not have stayed away? When I was green and needed you, you danced on my so very gay. I waved my stems and tendrils high to flag you down as you floated by, but you did not deign to look around. You passed right by with a dark, fierce frown. Now after scantly dews have watered me, and I'm just half a crop. You lash yourself into a rage and start and never stop. Big raindrops fall and drinks me good. I turn as black as night. And though my farmer bails me up, I'm still an ugly sight. I'm only good to bed a stall, to keep the animals dry. But still I guess I'm worth a lot. I'll try to tell you why. Beside the bedding of the stalk where I'm decayed into a pulp, the farmers haul me to the field to make a perfect mulch. To grow more hay that needs good rain in summer's dry weather. Remember me next year, please do, and cluster close together. To cry for me when I need you to help me grow fast. Help me grow just right. To cry for me when I need you to help me grow just right. Then stay away at harvest time that I may be bailed upright. That was too much. That was too much.
You want to
Read
read
page
one?
37, Granny.
Songs in the heart. Stop and rest.
You want to tell us one of yours, Papa?
Crow and pole.
What'd he say?
Crow on a pole?
That's good.
Did you do?
Clapping hands.
You want to read one of your stories?
What?
Well, he might be able to tell one.
Crow on a pole.
27, did you say, Donna?
In place of scarecrow, sure as you're born, they hung me up
Crow on a pole, is that
guard the
what you
corn.
said?
Yeah.
I could not
Papa's reading it.
I could not saw to warn
Could not call.
my kinfolk, not even my pa. In morning I fed on the rope cornfield. His shotgun boomed loud and clear. I saw him ball apart. I felt his blast. 'Twas the end of me. I'm breathing my last. And that was
Feathers,
feathers,
tattered,
tattered,
bedazzled and worn.
head burned and worn on a pole I hang to guard the corn. Boy.
I like that one. That's cute.
Do you want to pick one of your stories out of there and read it, or you want to just tell us another one?
Yeah, that's all right.
Well, let's get a picture of Donna there.
We just broke the camera.
No, I'm sorry, you didn't break the camera.
That's a good book of poetry, people.
Where's Megan?
She's in
I didn't have one yet.
And she told them ahead of time. She said,
I told you all this.
Yeah, sign this. Aren't
to
you?
do with her.
I'll sign
Barry
one
told me she
now.
banked her.
Well, this is mine.
I know, but I just think I no control my pencil.
It's okay, it don't matter. Just do whatever you can.
Who passed one, honey?
Yeah, I want mine signed back there too.
Who passed one?
Just be around always.
If it hurts, don't do it.
It don't hurt.
Down here,
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm going to
That's your-
James W.
Yep, now,
However you want to sign it, don't
this,
matter.
this says James W. Bill Johnson, but you sign it the way you want to sign it.
James W. Johnson.
Yeah.
Or you can put Bill, you can put.
You put Bill
Willie,
Johnson
don't
or anything
matter.
you want to put. Just write it any way you want to.
James Will is my name, and I
Put that on there then.
signed James W.
Sign it any way you want to sign, any way you
I
write.
ain't got no control of my pencil.
Don't matter. That don't work, does it? Well, that ain't the final copy.
Well, I mean, that's
The first of the finals.
the whole thing I'd do, yeah.
Hey, Dave, would you care to get him a little bit more?
That's all right, I didn't
You
mind.
can't
It'll be
get
all
this
over
and
me
get
now.
mashed potatoes on it.
And be my grandchildren to pass down. The first one coming out.
First
usually
copies are.
the best to me.
How much can you drink, Kathy?
Granny already found a mistake.
Oh, really?
Oh, look at him. Right here.
Salutations are greetings. It's my fancy way of saying hello. Look up here in the
Who are you? What's your name? How old are you, Katie? Right, 2 years old. What's your name? What's your name? Talk to me. How old are you, Megan? 3. Mhm. What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? What are you reading? Huh? Yeah, what are you reading? What are you reading?
I'm reading this. It's the Indian Kingdom.
We all get in there and sing for a minute. You're gonna take just one song.
Dad got cassette tapes of all of us saying who were little.
Well, we're old now, so we need to sing "Give One Break." Say bye, everybody.
Bye.
See you later.
See you later.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Wave bye bye.
Bye.
We're missing Uncle Jerry and Uncle Jim, but there's Uncle Joe and Ken and Grandpa and Grandma
And
all
Spencer.
together. And pull Spencer over there. Let Grandpa
And a grandpa.
be careful with him. He's not gonna like it if he was there.
What are you doing, Spence?
Just thought we'd put them together here.
Okay.
Okay, Granny, how do you like your book?
Oh, just fine, honey, just fine.
Are you happy with it?
Why, of course I
I
am.
guess you're tickled pink.
Of course I am. Yes, I am.
Okay, we'll let you recite a new poem for us here, right off the top of your head. I'm just teasing you. You don't have to.
I know. I know.
So we're glad that you're pleased, and we're glad that Donna did it for you.
Yes, I am.
So,
I'm just glad that my great
That's better than my writing,
might
buddy.
be
Believe-
able
believe
to
it.
read it.
That's better than mine.
well, I think it's nice to be able to see some
somebody want
things
that
and
one
have
signed?
some of your things
Or not?
down on paper in a book. I like that. And Grandpa, you got a couple stories, a preview of the other book he's going to have coming out called True Breezy Windy Tales.
I don't know whose it is. It's Jim's, I reckon.